let's go to the club swing. Since I don't think you will be able to make a lot of swings, so let's directly go to the stage 3 of the club swing.
Okay.
So we'll try something called the stage 3 of the two-step swing.
Okay.
The two-step swing has 3 stages.
Right.
So stage 1, you take 2 steps, and then reduce to 1 step in stage 2, and then stage 3, no step. But we'll directly go to stage 3.
Okay.
Then basically what you do is throw the club toward the target, and then bring it back, and then swing.
Okay.
Now, this trigger motion will do a lot of things. It will give you active backswing.
So I've studied your videos, and that has helped me a lot because I don't tend to do it with these.
And then also, you will set the swing plane with the trigger motion.
Right.
So with the trigger motion, you're already preparing yourself that, okay, on the way down, I'm going to swing it this way. So if you throw from the beginning, if you're in the trigger motion, if you throw the club in the right direction, then bring it back and then make sure you swing along that direction.
Got it.
So stage 3, let's give it a try. No need to swing hard at this point, but try to feel the rhythm. Now here, so one thing very different between the club swing and the rope swing is that in the rope swing, because it's flexible, as long as you just let it go initially, it'll automatically find the right plane here.
Right.
This is a lot more rigid, so depending on what you do with your wrist,
Okay. All right.
it can be pushed this way here. So
Okay.
this time you had the crossover.
Okay.
So as you swing this, image that you are having a rope in your hand.
Right. Okay.
So let the rope go all the way here.
Okay.
This motion here,
Okay.
instead of going this way.
Okay.
And then you don't need to lift the hands high up here. However, you have to let the club head go all the way here. To not stop it here. When you stop by holding the club with your arms here, you'll be pushed this way.
Right.
So maintain the motion here.
Okay.
Maintain. So respect the inertia of the club.
Okay.
When you have enough speed here, all you do is just let go.
Let it
Let go all the way.
Right.
So all the way here.
Excellent.
Okay? And then when you let it go all the way, then you don't rush down. So no need to
So
pull it
is
down.
it, obviously I get this, is a orange whip even kind of a progression?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I've got one of those.
That's better. And also, when you initially do the trigger motion, currently what's happening is as you move this way and your body is standing here.
Okay.
Instead, if you want to maintain this, then you'll go this way.
Okay.
Maintain the axis,
Right.
and then so more you're turning about the spine axis here.
Okay.
So throw it here, and then as you in the backswing, turn your shoulder actively, and then throw.
Okay.
Again. So and also pay attention to the overall swing plane, whether you are using the a consistent swing plane or the plane change. That's better, but let it go a bit more. Let it go a bit more. So in order to let the club head go more, you have to bring the hands a bit higher. Yeah. So let's go to the top. And if your chest is this way here, it's hard to bring this back. Your
Okay.
chest has to go more this way here.
Okay. Yeah.
And also, if your hands are here and you are holding it tightly here, then you cannot go any further.
Right.
So let it go. all the
Okay.
way. And then this has to be done based on the club motion here. Instead of you want to go certain body posture here, let the club head go all the way here,
Okay.
and then find the final position.
Okay.
Instead of sacrificing the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I expected I covered. So here, instead of just stopping it with a certain body posture, the whole thing is basically guided by the club motion here around here. And then find this final position and then come back. Okay. So again, now the temperature is increasing. Yeah. So let the club head go all the way. Don't fight. No fight. Let go all the way. Here you still have resistance here. Bring the. I remember this. Remember this.
Right.
When you have a club here, you're going to this position here, right? So lean forward, and then turn. Then you have to actually bring your right shoulder pretty high here. And then from here, release this. And then you are going to this position here. So always try to bring the right shoulder a bit higher here,
Right.
instead of going flat.
Okay.
So again. Again. Currently, in the trigger motion, it's going too flat.
Okay.
So that's why you are standing and then going this way. Instead,
Okay.
so the plane is going this way here,
All right.
instead of going flat here.
Okay.
So trigger motion really sets the basis of everything. And also, you could use the forearm motion like this. This is called the pronation here.
Right.
Instead of, or go this way here.
Okay.
Then you will follow this pattern.
That may take a little work.
That's good. That's good flow. That's good flow. And then still in the downswing, you try to use your arms quite a bit.
Right.
It should come from the body turn and then body turn.
Okay.
So try to use the body turn more instead of using the arms.
All right.
And then also in the downswing, it was quite outward. You have to guide it this way. So pay attention to the swing plane.
Okay.
All the way, all the way. That's better, that's better, that's better. So your intention is bringing the club along this
Right.
plane here. So be swing plane centric. And also, overall in this stage 3 rhythm, BJ sing here. So instead of BJ sing, not like this. BJ sing. So the backswing and downswing are connected.
Okay.
It's continuous motion.
Right. BJ.
BJ sing.
BJ.
Again.
BJ.
In the backswing, what we did with the rope was faster motion.
Right.
Letting it go. Trust your club and do the same thing.
Okay.
So in the backswing, faster motion, then throw the club, then let it go around. Instead of try to go and then lift
Yes.
the club. Let it go. As if you are swinging a rope.
Hold hanging with.
Yeah, trust your club and then let it go.
BJ.
That's really good. That top position was really good.
I can feel
Yeah.
complete difference.
I want to see that
Okay.
more. Okay. So when you have a fast motion, just throw the club and then trust the inertia of the club.
To do it.
Once you throw, then it will automatically go to
It
this
will go
position. No need to lift this up using your arms.
BJ. Look. Wait a minute. BJ. Swing.
Yes. Now, when this happens, when you let it go enough, that you don't rush down.
Okay.
Because you threw the club, and then you wait until the club finishes this motion. So before this stops, if you go down, it becomes really unstable. So you have to wait,
Yes.
and then when you start, you have enough time, so you don't have to rush down with your arms.
Okay.
So keep fast motion, throw the club, And then with that, create good range of motion, and then let it go.
BJ, sit.
Yes, yes, yes. So now you can see the club head on your left side here at the top of the action, because it's moving down enough.
Right.
Very good.
BJ, sit.
So instead of holding it here and lifting here, so that pushing the club this way, let it go. Yeah, yes, yes. So let it go using, when the club head has enough speed, and because of the inertia, it tends to go more.
Right.
Then unless you really resist, then automatically you'll go more. So use the speed of the club in the back.
Bad habit. BJ. BJ.
And then in the downswing, try to swing more this way here,
Okay.
instead of going too much outward.
BJ.
So slightly outward.
Okay. We put those hands up like I was doing.
Yeah, yeah. Remember this.
Really?
So
Okay.
it's going more in front of your body.
Yep. BJ.
So again, try to swing more this way.
BJ.
So from the beginning, as you go the trigger motion, instead of just turning the body like this and go really flat, actually you're pointing the direction you want to go with the club head here.
Okay.
I'm going to swing in that direction,
Right.
and then bring it back and then actually swing in that direction. So the way you move your club in the trigger motion is really important, because it will set the goal here. Yeah.
So I'm kind of holding off on that. Should I just go ahead and, got it. That makes that a lot easier.
And then rush, give more
Yeah,
time at
I
the
gotta get
top.
my time. BJ, sit. BJ.
So as long as you don't rush, then you can use these muscles more.
Okay.
But when you try to rush, that is all arm driven.
It's just all arms, not
So let it go, turn enough, and then give a bit time here, and then swing instead of.
Right.
Before your body is ready, if you try to use your arms, then it becomes the arm driven swing.
Right.
So again,
Okay.
so no need to rush on the way down, because you're using the trigger and the active backswing, you're preparing your body.
BJ. Oh, hello.
Ooh, VJ, sing like that.
Out. BJ.
Again.
BJ.
Again. So be aware of where your club head is at the top. Whether your club head stays up here or down here.
Okay.
Bring down more.
Okay.
Then it will stay close to you, to the swing plane. But if you keep the club head up here, then it goes a crossover.
BJ.
And then that trigger motion is too quick here. The trigger motion is also
Okay.
from the trigger to the backswing is connected. So instead of here,
Right.
So overall, it's a one continuous motion.
Right.
Yeah. So part of the reason why you're rushing is because you also rush here.
Right.
If you rush in this transition, then you tend to rush here. So if you just connect this, then you will also connect. That's better. Yes.
Got it.
So now the swing plane is a lot simpler.
Right.
So this is what you need to practice a lot. Obviously, if you have something like this, then you can practice that. But so the bottom line is swing back and forth. You have this imaginary swing plane which is passing through the midsection of your trunk here.
Yes.
That no matter what happens, most of the active color motion in the stage 3 here, it has to follow that plane here.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Although this is, of course, is a bit different from this plane here. But first, we want to establish a good, consistent motion plane here. So from here, using the body motion, then you have to guarantee that the club is moving along this plane here. So from here,
You think that'll fit in my attic?
I know you're going to go home and build one. So.
I am. I'm just wondering if it'll fit in my attic. I made a gym out of my attic.
the attic, I don't know.
It's a big attic,
Okay, yeah.
but it's pretty full already. Might get the other attic.
So again, try to connect the whole thing. The trigger, the backswing. Yes, that's a lot better. And also, in the downswing, what you did really well with the rope was swinging and then turning this way here.
Yes.
So instead of swinging and stopping here,
Right.
keep turning to this
It's an
side.
hour of that thing.
So the entire motion should be continuous instead of jerky, and also you don't abruptly stop.
Right.
So here, swing and finish.
Right. Okay.
A bit rushed downswing.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you have enough time on this side, you have enough time there.
Right.
Always when the direction changes, the transition, in the transition you don't rush.
Yeah.
Give enough time and wait and then start.
Right. Okay.
So if you have a good continuous transition both ways, a bit rushed, you use the arms. So use the body turn, you need to turn the body this way more.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do this. So again, I'm here. Bring the trigger this way and also downswing this way here. Make sure
Okay.
you
Okay.
target where I am. So currently still you have a little bit of the crossover, but that's manageable
Right.
because it's not too high here.
Right.
Earlier your crossover posture was really,
Right. It is. And then.
so the club had deviated from the swing quite a bit.
Right.
Now about here. And then as you repeat this stage 3 again and again, try to keep the club head a bit lower all the time, along the shoulder line perhaps.
As in there.
So when this happens, it's high here.
Right.
If you try to bring more this way, or this way here, this is okay enough here.
Okay.
About here. So if you can see the club head here,
Right.
this is perfect. But if the club head goes here a bit higher,
Okay.
but what you were doing earlier was
Okay.
way
Okay.
this way here.
Okay. Okay.
So using this and then feel the hand position and the club head position. Yeah. So, and also continuous swing really helps.
Right.
As you swing continuously using the momentum, let it go, and then you can feel where you should have the club head.
Right.
Okay.
It's all very helpful.
So you have to use a continuous motion always.
Right.
Yeah, now the flow is, let me record this.
Okay.
The tempo is better, the swing plane is also a lot simpler now, so you are getting into this rhythm here. All you need to do is just keep practicing this.
Okay.
Okay, ready, stage 3, go. Stage 3, go.
Wow. Better.
Look at this overall flow.
That's a lot better.
Now let me record from here and
Okay.
there. Ready, stage 3, go. Mhm. Oh, I liked it.
What's that?
I liked it. The magnitude of the backswing. I liked it. Okay, ready, stage 3, go. Stage 3, go. Go. And then down the line through here. Stage 3, go. So now you don't have really
Yeah.
standing up.
Right.
You have more turning.
Right.
Now, this is again psychological torture here.
Ooh.
Go.
Ooh.
So this here you see, severe crossover.
Right.
But now if you go here, this is down the line here.
Much better.
Yeah. Because you are using the momentum of the
Right,
club and
right,
let
right,
it go.
right.
So you have to really, I use this expression, respect the inertia of the club.
Right.
So when you keep enough motion here, then because of the inertia, it keeps moving.
It goes where it
Then
wants
let
to
it go instead
Let
of
it
fighting
go.
here
Yeah.
or resisting. Let it go all the way while you're preparing your body for the downswing, right?
Right.
Let it go here and then instead of.
Right.
So when you stop it abruptly with the arms, then you start the downswing with the arms.
Right.
So now, just let's do stage 3 maybe 5 times.
Okay.
Let's sort of close up here. But again, as you do, just feel the flow. No rush, but good, mature transition. Yes. So that's the flow. Keep working on the flow. Yeah. Yeah. Now you are getting into this. So this is the idea. So for a while, nowadays I keep saying this, but give about 2 or 3 weeks,
Okay.
an hour a day,
Okay.
work on stage 3.
Right.
You don't have to swing that hard, but just feel the continuous flow here.
Right.
And then make sure at the top, bring the club a bit lower than high here.
Right.
Okay? And then work on the flow so that you don't rush in the downswing.
Right.
Keep practicing this. And then gradually, as you start hitting the ball, just use stage 3 as your push-up routine.
Okay.
And then hit the ball.
Right.
And then as you do a regular swing, always try to feel the rhythm you developed in stage 3.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah. So
Thank you so much.
I don't want to make you swing too many times, but this is good outcome here. And then,
Excellent.
yeah, you change your swing pattern quite a bit.
If I go home and practice, do we ever hook up again or?
You can send me the video clips, and then I
Okay.
will take a look at.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Excellent.
then when you are fairly well settled with the new pattern, then at the time probably we'll have the computer back, so then we can actually have a session using the simulator, and then see how the ball goes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So the key is for the moment, try to give enough repetition so that you can do this without even thinking.
Right.
And then you have to fight this urge here.
Yes.
So particularly this one here.
I'll work on
Instead
that.
of this. So when this automatically happens, then we
It's
can
done.
go to the next step.
Right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you again.